Hey, what is up, guys? It is SJB Santos, the social media manager here at Bosco Esports, and today I am joined by League of Legends head coach SJB Darewreck. How you doing?
What's up, Brad? How's it going?
Pretty good. So today we're going to be taking a break from our normal, casting over Gold League of Legends team, and we'll actually be casting over one of our Navy team's games.
Yes. Our Navy team is playing against Yreka Miners, and I've been really excited about getting them some screen time here, some feature time. Really, I think this is going to be a good game.
Yep.
So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure. So we're just going to get straight into it, and we'll see you guys after the intro. All right, we're just about loaded in. We don't often look over our Navy team's game, so you just want to run down our roster here.
Yeah, for sure. Made a few changes this week because of schedule conflicts, but so we have Richard playing Darius up in the top. We have Toshi jungling. Toshi previously was our support. He's on Volibear. Mid lane, we have Michael Villate on Yasuo. He's filling in today. Unfortunately, Lauren couldn't make it. She's our usual ADC. And filling in for her is Mighty Tran on Misfortune. And then Maro Miraz, our usual top laner, is supporting on Ilaoi, no less.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a very, it's an off-meta pick, but I've seen it before.
Yeah, dude, hey, you know what? When she first came out, for the first, 3 or 4 months that she was out, my duo partner was supporting with Ilaoi. She's just so oppressive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, with her ability kit, she for sure has the ability to, just hide in a bush and exert the same, if not more, pressure than, a Nautilus or a Blitzcrank. She does crazy damage in early levels.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Kind of interested in how this mid lane is going to go, because Yasuo tends to lose lane against Fizz. His wind wall doesn't really do anything for him. I think it can stop the fizzle, not completely, but it'll halt where it's going.
Okay.
So it'll still pop up at the edge of the wind wall. So if he doesn't play it smart, that definitely could go pretty bad for him. But
we'll see. We should probably talk about the matchups as well here then. So go ahead if you want back to that.
Yeah, so we have Darius and Ornn in the top lane here. I've played a lot of Ornn. I think at one point I kind of mained him out of spite because people kept saying he was bad. So I've gone up against quite a few rounds of Darius's, and it kind of that matchup kind of depends on how you play it. If you play it passively and just kind of play for tank, just kind of be a boon for your team rather than a bruiser. You could do just fine in lane, but normally Darius is very, very oppressive. And you can see that down there in the bottom of the middle of the screen, there is a 9 CS difference. Ornn has only been able to get 1 CS in however many minutes have happened. Pause at that. We're getting a gank here in the mid lane. Ignite goes off by getting... Oh, you know what? It's not the worst. We did get a flash from Vi that was unnecessary, and we got the Ignite from Fizz, so that takes off a good amount of pressure off mid, but we do have to get some wards around mid, because Volibear obviously is kind of busy, and we didn't expect a level 3 gank from Vi at all.
Yeah.
So, need to fix that, but overall, it's not the worst trade.
Yeah. Kind of going back to what you were saying in the top lane, I played a lot of Ornn last season, and when you're going up against a Darius, pretty much all you can do to CS is just Q.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's you run out of mana, so...
Yeah, it's either that, or what I like to do is I do an immediate QW, and if if it's at a point...
If he tries to pull you...
Yeah, I'll E out. Or
with a W too,
Yeah, no, so usually what I do is I go W I throw the Q, slow him, W onto the Darius to get that brittle effect on him.
Yeah.
And if I know that he doesn't have the E to continue and engage, I'll go in, and that knockup lasts so long that you can just walk right out. So you either play it like that or you just throw Qs consistently
Yeah.
to play it from range.
Alawi landing the soul grab.
And that's exactly what we're talking about. It's like already, let's say about 10% damage off like one little engage there. Enemy Vi finding Shinobi here in the mid lane, forced to flash out. Unfortunately, the team isn't able to join them in time. Bottom lane doing their best to kind of support that, but it will be a Scuttle Crab over to the side of the Miners.
Had to burn a flash as well. But you know what? Better than giving up a kill, so...
Yeah, both junglers are now down a flash. Makes it a little bit easier on the laners kind of knowing that information, but regardless, both have extreme gank potential, so they need to play it safe. I see that we have a ward on that bottom half of the river there for that little solo bush, right? Right there, I think in the river, yeah. We also have one, I think we have the Scuttle Crab on the top half, so we have a decent amount of ward coverage, but we should probably get a little bit more aggressive, maybe get a ward on the Raptors, like in the little crossing there between Blue Buff and Wolves. But overall, we have a good amount of information. We see kind of just, naturally from the matchup, Darius is pretty shoved up, but he does have that ward there in the tri-bush. Kind of just expects that Vi is going to come in through there because Vi hasn't really been top half of the map much this game, so he should be able to catch her out with that ward unless she decides to go all the way around the river, the Baron Pit through the river to try to get like a secured flank. But I don't think that'll happen.
Maro just landing those.
Yeah, that's kind of broken. Sticky Rice doing some really good damage mid too, but Sticky Rice cannot get too overconfident there. Oh, force a flash out of there, and that's just with the E. Volibear coming in. Gonna have to force another one. Yeah, that's two flashes down bot.
Oh my goodness.
And bot lane has secured Prio. This could potentially be a Drake. We see that the Vi is top lane. She took an explosive plant over a Baron Pit, and she's gonna be invading top lane there. So we see the jungler, and maybe bot lane's gonna rotate over to help him out a little bit, but we do see that this should be a first Earth Drake for Bosco.
For those kind of who haven't been paying attention too much to the champion releases lately, we have in the bot lane playing support is Vex. That's the newest champion as of late.
Orange missing the ultimate. Potentially, he did pop his ghost, but he could potentially have gone out, but he wasted a good amount of time trying to get like a little bit of a heal or a trade-off. So yeah, unfortunately, that does mean that our Darius will go down there. But look at the CS difference. That's 53 to 14. If the game continues on like that, hold up. This Vi coming in for a second gank down mid, land the fizzle, but ultimately not able to get anything. Now, hold on.
Got a flash out of us, though.
Yeah, did that Yasuo just win wall the Vi dash?
Hey, yeah. I was hoping you didn't notice.
Well, it is what it is. I'm sure it was just like a little panic. Maybe he was trying to predict the Fizz arm. We don't know.
Yeah, could be.
But luckily did not go down there. Just looking at the way that Mei-Ling has been going, Yasuo is actually doing a really good job at getting some good trades there. We saw that he got to the point where he was kind of pushing him under his tower. So yeah, not as bad as I thought it'd be going for sure. And actually, I'm just noticing right now, he is 20 CS up on the Fizz. So
yeah,
not bad at all.
Yeah, definitely. Richard's got a pretty massive CS lead.
Yeah, he does have Sheen now. So his engages are going to be really, really strong as after he casts his first spell. Yeah. Potentially, that's 2v1 potential with Darius with over 30 CS up. He does have his ultimate, so we could be seeing some 2v1 outplays here from Richard.
Yeah, he died there a minute ago. I don't think it's going to happen very often. Doesn't usually, like maybe once or twice a game, and then he adjusts his style.
Yeah, looking at the bot half now, we do see that both junglers have found each other in the river. We did ping a little emergency ping there, just to let the rest of the team know where this Vi is. We know that she's mid. Yasuo choosing to wind wall the Vi yet again. Unfortunately, he's going to go down before. Oh, actually, this kind of opens a little path here. Gives Volibear a chance to maybe secure a kill onto the Fizz, but it's getting kind of kited.
Oh, no.
You hate to see it. That was a really good setup by the Yasuo. Managed to get the last second ultimate off. But that Fizz did save his ultimate for Volibear. But in response, bot lane gets a nice 2v2 kill there. Oh,
Mighty, you gotta help your lane partner out, buddy. Get in
Not
there and
expect
block that.
yeah, a 1-for-1 trade goes down in the bot lane, but yeah, this Alawi is only going to get more and more oppressive. Caitlyn kind of stepping up. I think I would have taken that fight if I was at Misfortune. That Caitlyn is almost completely out of mana. Going to the mid lane now. This Fizz is completely low on HP. Don't think he has his ultimate up, and that is a free kill for mid.
Talk about overstaying.
Yeah. Kind of on both parts here. So that Fizz stayed mid, knowing that he doesn't have his ultimate to kind of retreat. Oh, sorry, hold that. By coming in for a flank up top, doesn't land the dash. Darius
not paying
does
attention,
do
though,
insane
man.
amount of damage. That's an ultimate going down. Bleed effects does take the Vi down. That should. No, it did not reset. No. Although the bleed from Darius' abilities did end up killing the Vi, his R doesn't reset unless it's the R itself that gets the kill, unfortunately. So,
Yeah.
not able to go for more, but really good turnaround there from Richard.
You gotta think maybe there was a miscommunication there between the top laner and the jungler.
Yeah.
Because that was an easy kill for the both of them if they'd have coordinated that.
Yeah, and the orange, well, actually, I don't know. Oh, we're doing a lot. Okay, this could be a potential dive here for Richard. He has Flash. He has Ghost. I think he's going to go for it. Yep, Ghost is popped. Doesn't even need a Flash. Just gets a free Q up. They find the Vi. Vi doesn't know that the Volibear is there. I pops the ultimate onto the Darius, but Darius has a good amount of HP there. Gets the heal off on the Q. Volibear is there to help him out. Does not happen. If that Vi stays there, that is a potential... no, never mind. The Volibear doesn't have his ultimate. I was going to say, Volibear's ultimate does have an effect in where it disables turrets for a short amount of time. So...
The old point runner effect, I think is what they called it, right? Yeah.
Alawi getting too overconfident there going in without their ADC. Does end up going down, unfortunately. What do you want here in the mid lane? You also just have a level up on the Fizz. Okay. I don't think he popped his ultimate. No, he did not. Okay. That Fizz isn't doing nearly as much damage as I kind of expected him to.
He's massively behind on CS.
Yeah, that is a 50 CS difference. He's also doing a really good job at making up those 2 deaths with CS. Really, really good. Fizz trying to go in, but Volibear is here to support. He does not have his E anymore. This should just be a free kill. Yep. Fizz goes down. Mid lane has prio.
You could translate this into another dragon, maybe?
Yeah, we now see that the Vi is over in the top side, so this could potentially be just a free Drake as long as they monitor where this Vi is going. They know that she's kind of covering mid right now. Top lane getting a little bit aggressive. He lands a pull onto the Ornn. Ornn does have his flash, but he's not even going to use it. He just knows he's dead. That's rough. You know, a point I forgot to make, going back to that miscommunication between the Vi and the Ornn.
Yeah.
I think that Ornn had his ultimate. You know, even if he was late in realizing it, he could have just at least casted it to provide some sort of support.
To bail her out or something.
Yeah.
I mean...
So he just must have been really out of the loop then, for sure.
Free gold for Richard here with these tower plates. That's going to be GG in top lane, I want to say. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, Darius is a massive threat on the map there.
80 CS difference.
Not sure why this Ornn used his TP. There was only 3 CS there for him to catch. So, TP pressure on the map is now completely gone. This opens up a lot of objectives here for Bosco. We see Vi on the lower half of the map. Bosco does not have a ward in that river, but Misfortune's speed is a little bit too fast. Vi ends up having to waste her ult. Misfortune goes down, Alawi forced to flash, and Miners come out with a 1-for-0 trade.
Could we even call it a trade then?
Not really, no, sorry. I just come up 1.
Yeah, oh, and the Rift Herald too.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Looks like Volibear might be there just to, like, provide a little bit of pressure. You're also going in, dives. Ults under the tower, he's just completely confident. And that lead that Fizz had in the beginning with that flank is completely gone.
Somebody please hit the back of the Rift Herald. Hit it in the eye. Do what you gotta do. Come on, guys.
I hate to see it. Ornn ultimate is down. He still has his flash, but so does his Darius. If Ornn isn't back right now, I'm seeing a flank. I'm seeing not flank. I'm seeing a dive in the future.
Yeah. Ghost is coming up soon too, by the way. And he's got 2 levels on him.
This Ornn needs
He's just gonna wail on the turret, man.
He has to give up this turret. Yep, going all the way in. He still has his hook just in case. Forced to flash out. You know what? No, that was kind of smart because if he didn't, he would have gotten knocked up by the Ornn, and Ornn would have outplayed him for sure.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that does mean he cannot secure a kill if Ornn chooses to flash out. Getting dangerously low, he shouldn't stay near that pillar. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's
wow.
really, really dangerous to stay around Ornn's Q. I mean, just the amount of play potential you have around that little created environment is just way too much.
So who outplayed who there, though? Did Ornn outplay Richard, or did Richard outplay Richard?
Ornn...
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, I know Richard's a great player, but I think he overestimated his ability to... Hold that thought a second.
Yeah, unfortunately, Yasuo's going to go down before the Volibear match to come in, but Volibear does seem to be doing an insane amount of damage, but it looks like all his abilities are used up. Volley and getting them to fight themselves. Alawi ultimate goes down. Unfortunate as well. Catches both of them. This Caitlyn is 1 HP and gets killed by the Alawi Tentacle. That is a 2-for-1 trade down on the ball.
Wow.
No, not as a 2 for... Oh, not even a trade. That's a 2. That's 2
yeah,
0 right there.
2, yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really
two
good.
For.
Volley making up for the mistakes of mid there. But yeah, going back to that discussion of top, it was... Richard outplays the Ornn first, and then Richard outplays himself.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah, he's just a little bit too overconfident in his abilities there. That tower is just nearly, gone. If I was,
I think
just
with the
Ornn-
next wave, it's gone. He could just not even
Yeah.
worry about the Ornn. Just take the tower and then kill the Ornn if he stays.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. Here we go.
This orange stays, I think he just dies.
Just take the tower,
actually-
Richard. There you go. Now he's dead. He's toast, man.
He does have his flash. Nope, he wastes it.
Yeah, dude. Here comes the ult in a sec.
One more. Yep.
Not
Didn't even
even
use it.
ulting.
Didn't even
Wow.
use it. No. Looking at the map right now, Vi is in the bot lane. That little ward there in the tri-bush does manage to catch her out, so they know that Vi is there, but somehow for some reason, they choose to walk towards the bush regardless. Ultimate goes down on the Misfortune. Vi forced to flash out of turret range. Goes back in. This could be a kill for Alawi. Does proc her shield from her gauntlet there, but does end up going down. That potentially a fire drake right there for Miners.
Oh, yeah.
It's just misplaced. Oh! Yeah, that phase is gone.
Oh, with the fadeaway
style
disrespect.
points. You love to see that. You love to see that. Was a really nice. I don't even know if it was a dodge. I think that phase just straight up missed.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, just let him have it.
Yeah. So Bosco, unfortunately,
Get a Rift Herald instead or something.
Yeah, they should be going for Rift here. They know where Vi is. They know Ornn is kind of stuck at his first tower, so they can't really do anything. So Volibear should be making a move towards top half of the map there. Even though bot lane did lose their outer tower there, and they are a little bit behind in regards to maybe XP and just overall fights there. Darius and Yasuo are massive carries. And considering that they have... Well, first, the Darius could sort of kind of set up for Yasuo there. His pull does trigger an airborne effect for about a second. If they time it right, they also could pull his ultimate right off of Darius's pull. But otherwise, this Volibear usually is able to set up big fights for the two carries here. So I'm not too worried about Bosco's situation. The bot lane just needs to play catch up a little bit.
Yeah. Overall, we have a gold advantage of almost 3,000 gold, too.
Yeah.
Just, simply from mid and top.
Looks like on the map there, Darius is just securing the rift by himself while Volibear is in the ball lane clearing out some wards. We see Vi on the bot side. Looks like she's trying to secure Scuttle. Vex goes in. Misfortune ultimate goes off. So does Volibear. Vi coming in from behind.
Oh, my goodness. Get her.
A little bit of miscommunication. They're getting relatively low. I think Miners turns that around.
What am I watching here? What is this?
Yeah, not sure what happened there. But it looks like Yasuo's going to be able to kill and return to the mid lane. So, not the best, but overall on the map, 1 for 2. That Volibear continued to chase the Caitlyn even after they had already gotten a kill onto the the Vex, I think it was. So while he kept going, Vi engaged on, okay, what?
I'm waiting for a wind wall. There it is.
Well, at least he win wall something there.
Oh my goodness.
This should just be an easy go here for Richard. Decides to focus tower. He has his ultimate. He could have used it, but decides not to save it. Saves it for a possibility of other champions coming in for him. Vi coming down from the bot. Fizz coming from base, and Vex joining up from that diagonal angle. This is a 3v1. He pops his ultimate. He is 3 levels up, though. This could potentially be a 3v1. Gets a kill on one. That is a reset on the R. He is not done yet. He's doing huge amounts of damage. Flashes in. R on the Fizz. R on the Vex. He is out. That is a 3-for-1. This Darius is unstoppable. Goes in. He's not done. That is a 4-0. Richard is unstoppable. 9-2 on the map with a 700 gold bounty. Pretty insane.
Yeah.
I guess that's why he saved his ult. That is an unofficial penalty.
That is.
Yeah.
That's a you know, you might want to consider an FF when something like that happens.
Yeah.
He's already on your
getting a little bit
inhibitor turret.
That is a 700 gold bounty given up right there.
Richard outplaying Richard once again.
Yep. His worst enemy is himself.
Maybe he just wanted an easy buy. I don't know.
Yeah, a quick recall.
Quick recall, exactly.
Now, there are 3 Bosco members trying to clear this Baron, but Vi has caught whiff of what exactly is going on. She does have smite. She does have HP. Misfortune pops her ult. Trying to stop. Gets a lot of damage onto the Vi. This Vi goes down, but
what?
I don't know how that worked. Okay.
Vi forgot how to smite, apparently. Did you see a smite? I didn't see a smite.
I think she died before she got to...
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of CC there, but Yasuo pulling off a really impressive play there in the bot lane as well. That was a 2v1 situation. Did manage to get the Vex, save the R for the Caitlyn, enough to the point where she has to flash out. It's a really good play there for Yasuo. Both solo laners here for Bosco are just doing a really good job at kind of carrying. That is a 100 CS difference in the mid lane and a 120 CS difference in top. So, kind of outclassed there.
And the gold lead is just widening. I mean,
yeah.
You want to talk about the CS difference.
Yeah, that's a 6,000 gold difference. Now, I'm not sure why exactly this Orange decided to push up so far on the map despite not having a single ward on that top portion of the jungle there. It's just a slow and painful kill to watch.
Yeah, he just bleeds out.
Yeah.
Bleed him down.
Unfortunate. Bosco setting up here for the 3rd dragon of the game. This should be a Windrake. Backing up just a little bit, respecting that there is a Vi and Caitlyn along with the Vex down in the bot lane.
Vi resetting, though.
Bosco doesn't know that, though.
Yeah.
They
will in a sec.
Yeah. They can't see that. Okay, a little bit of BM there from Richard, but Vi decides to go in. Ultimate popped on the Yasuo, trying anything and everything to try to just save this inhibitor. But I mean, when you have the 2 carries in one lane, and one of these carries has essentially 1v5'd your team, it's kind of hard. They're doing their best. Yasuo popped off on 1. All of them are going down. That's 1. R reset. That's 2. R reset. That's 3. 1 left. No, where are you going? Gets a Q, and that's R reset. That's 4.
That should do it.
Richard and Sticky Rice just kind of soloing the entire enemy team there. Yeah, that's definitely a sight to behold. They're level 17 and 16. I think the highest on the enemy team is 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10, 11.
Hard to tell with all this gray that I'm seeing on that
12,
side.
There's 12. It actually just might be 12. I'm not sure what level this Ornn is. You're also getting a little bit too overconfident there. Doesn't have to go down. Ornn is level 3. Yeah, so the highest level on the enemy team is 13. While we have a Darius of our own that is 17. Yeah, a 4 level difference. It's kind of hard to come back in the game after that.
Down 2 inhibitors, no Nexus turrets.
Yeah, it is
Still missing ults.
It is a 4v4, but Bosco engages there. They do have the Volibear ultimate to go off, and they do have the pressure and damage from both Misfortune ult, and just Darius alone as like a whole is just emitting pressure. That's another R reset, and Vex just
Can't
doing
here.
whatever she can.
Yeah.
Bosco,
Just padding the stats of Richard, basically.
yeah, he is 16-3. Insane score to end on. Really, really good performance there from Richard and Sticky Rice.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody else, doing their part to, play competently and solidly as well. We had a few missteps here and there, but nothing too egregious that would flip it, and throw the match the other way. So,
Yep.
it's a good one.
Yep, so that was a really good game one, and since it was so short, we do have time to cover game two of the series, so we will be right back after the intro yet again. All right, and we are back with game two of the SB Braves versus the
Yreka Miners.
Yreka Miners. There we go.
Yeah.
So game one was a little bit of a stomp. Not entirely. Yreka Miners did do a really good job at kind of macro managing their jungle bot and sometimes mid. Unfortunately, their mid lane did just kind of lose overall 1v1. So it just ended up getting stomped out of lane a little bit, but they did a really good job at kind of withholding our bot lane.
Yeah.
So
They did.
definitely some good stuff from Miners.
I think they banned Darius this time around, so Richard's going on his other main, which is Fiora.
Equally as just as powerful.
Yeah. So the only other changes we have here on the jungle matchups, their jungler has switched from Vi to Amumu. Shinobi, that's Toshi, is on Master Yi. And then Michael, our mid laner, is now playing Vi. Sorry, not Vi, Irelia. I think they banned Yasuo. And then our ADC
Is not an ADC.
is not an ADC, exactly. We've got an APC in Brand, and they changed it up. No longer Caitlyn, but now Vi. Why do I keep saying
Vayne.
Vi? Vayne, thank you.
They start with V's. It's understandable. It's understandable.
I got Vi on the mind for some reason.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, here we go.
Seeing this Brand APC kind of takes me back to, like, I think it was season 7, where if you went into a ranked game 99 out of 100 times, you just wouldn't see a normal ADC. It was just completely, Heimerdingers or Brands. It was just an APC meta that I've never seen before, so I'm getting, like, flashbacks from looking at this comp. Yeah, so as you can see from the top lane, this is yet another really bad matchup for Ornn if he plays it wrong. You can see that he was already at about, 70% HP just off the first 2 minutes of the game. So he has to play this really smart, really safe if he wants to stay in the game and not get kind of stomped out with the 4-level difference like last game. Miners do hit a level 2 before Bosco, but Bosco able to quickly close out the gap, making sure that they close the window of any sort of engage happening. Legend missing the tentacle, unfortunately no free damage just yet. But
In terms of comp, by the way, I just wanted to point out that I'm sure that Mighty picked Brand simply because we are so AD heavy.
yeah,
All AD. Last game was very similar. We still did okay. We won.
yeah.
But we didn't have any AP really last game either. There was just a little bit of hybrid damage from Volibear, I believe. But we'll see what happens here.
Yeah.
This might be really, really annoying and frustrating to play against for the other teams. Just pokey bot lane.
Richard actually parrying the CC there from Ornn, actually getting a first blood. Amumu coming up from the river there, doing his best to kind of clean up the rest of that fight. Getting a little bit of lifesteal. Richard is juking out, flashes the Q. And that might just be enough time for this Yi to come in and secure a kill. We see that on the top right there, Flash was used. Doesn't look like they got the kill though. Unfortunately, Mumu is walking away, but really good outplay and maneuvering there from Richard. The micro is just insane.
Meanwhile, yeah, we got Mighty getting a kill against the other team support. So
yeah.
Alawi.
That's about it. Absolutely nightmare to play against.
Wait, did Brand or Alawi get it?
Brand did manage to scare it, but I'm sure the Alawi damage.
Oh yeah, just chipping away constantly and bullying in the lane.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Brand is just about out of mana here. Should be backing any second. Hopefully those reports too late. Maybe just secure this last wave here. There you go. Quick back there for Brand. Looks like he is on the bottom half map scuttle. We do see that we have secured the top side as well, so pretty good vision going on for Bosco here. We see some pings coming in from the enemy of Mumu. This is a gank coming in. Aurelia does secure a stun onto the Fizz. Ignite going on the Fizz. This Fizz should go down, and it is a 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane. He did flash the Ignite out of the Fizz, but unfortunately did use his own flash. So a little bit, less worth on the side of Aurelia, but could probably be able to make it up, just considering the CS difference there. Some pings going down on the balling. Looks like Brandon and Alawi are slowly rotating their way towards the Fire Dragon. Might be eyeing it. They know that the Amumu just made a gank mid. Should be heading top. This just might be a free fire drake here. Yep. He's about half HP. Bosco securing the first drake of the game at just about 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yes, and it's a good one too.
Fire drake, yeah. Especially for Yi, Aurelia, and Fiora. Well, that's like more than half the team then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if we were just bullying Ornn out of lane there, you hate to see it. Yeah, it's
yeah, Ornn, when you're vulnerable side at the top side like that, you don't want to like show.
Yeah.
Very lucky he didn't give up a.
We know he can force a reset on that passive. All he has to do is walk out of a certain range over Fiora, and then it, when you walk back into lane, it'll like change it. So if it's really unfavorable like that, like just directly pointing at her, or just walk away for a little bit. That's gonna be another free hit right there. No, guess not. Okay.
Misplacing the auto attack there. It looks like.
Yeah. Looks like bot lane's getting really, really pushed in as opposed to how last game went. Amumu gets found by the Fiora. Fiora is already level 6, puts the ultimate out, and Amumu doesn't even have a chance to get over that wall. Just immediately goes down. A quick little assist for Yi. 2-0 for Fiora up in the top lane. Now does have a 150 gold bounty up for grabs. This is the second kill right here, isn't it?
That'll be
yep.
That's
a 3-0. And getting some deja vu from last game. We might just see Richard pop off again. Oh, ultimate does land onto the Fiora. Fiora misses hers. Tanks on the turret shot. This is going to be a really close. And still secures despite missing her ultimate. That's just how ahead she is. I imagine it's got to be pretty disheartening if you're that Fizz there. I mean, everything went in your favor. You land the ultimate. She misses her. She tanks like 2 turret shots after taking your ultimate. What else can you do, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rough to see. But
just farm safe. That's all you can do at that point.
Yeah, at that point, right? Just about 8 minutes in the game. Bosco is up by about 3,000 gold. Does have a Drake over the Miners. And just about every single lane from Bosco has Prio once they get back there. Master Yi finding the Amumu in the jungle. Amumu trying to secure the scuttle, but forced back. Vayne kind of rotating up, trying to help her jungler. They might opt to go for that, but maybe not. They do see that both the Brand and the Liawi are back in lane. Stun goes up in the Vex. That Vex is gone.
Yeah, nothing can be done there. And I think-
And the Vayne decides to walk back through the try. Amumu flashing over the wall, trying to save her ADC. Uses his ultimate, ends up going down. Vayne pops her ultimate, trying to go back, get a sneaky flank there, but just ends up taking more damage than she already has. This could be a dive. Pops her heal. After EQ, just finishes it off with the Alawi technical damage assist.
Very good, very good.
Ultimate going off on the Ornn in the top lane here. This should just be a free kill for Fiora as long as she doesn't get knocked up. Yep. Under the tower, too. That Ornn is 0-3, 9 minutes into the game.
Yeah. I do want to take a moment, since we were watching a little bit of Shinobi, that's Toshi there, picking up in the jungle, to highlight the fact that he's really doing pretty well in his new role, and I want to give some credit to Coach Robert Pinedo, who just joined the coaching team here in the last month. He's a jungle main, and he's worked really, really hard with Toshi to help get him up to speed. Anyway, thank you, Coach Robert. We appreciate that. And Toshi, you're doing great. While that was going on, it looked like Fizz finally got finally got some revenge, it looked like.
Yeah, Sticky Rice just using his luck a little bit too much, but it looks like Master Yi just comes in and just cleans it up. I don't even think he had the flash here. He could have just ran out.
Yeah.
Ornn getting some pre-hits on top of the Fiora. He is under tower. He might just chase it. Nope. Why didn't he use his ultimate?
I don't know. That's a good question.
No, even if, Fiora does parry it, you get the brittle effect when it hits them at first, right? So even if you don't, you could choose to not hit the knockup and just avoid the parry and just, flash onto her to get the brittle stun.
And Amumu was not far away. He could have gotten in there and helped secure a kill as well.
Alawi getting dangerously low. Pops the ultimate. Oh, my God. They're not done.
Look at that. Look at, hey, Maro gets a double. Okay, I know he's the support, and you want to get your carry some kills, but
kill secure.
Let's get some love for Maro.
Yeah. I mean, there's just a huge level in CS difference here in the mid. Even if you do gank, I think Aurelius is bound to get at least one. Does eventually get one out of that trade. Forces both the ults from, just actually the Amumu ult. He didn't use it. But 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane. Richard gets yet another solo kill, making him to 5-0 and a 600 gold bounty on his head.
And speaking of gold, we're looking at close to an 8,000 gold advantage in our favor at the 11-minute mark.
Yeah, 16-3 kills on the map. And
soon to be first turret as well.
Yeah, Earthdrake is up for grabs. I'm sure that, maybe a play going on here in the ball lane. I see Master Yi kind of setting up there in the bush. They do get this play off. Master Yi does pop his ultimate, goes in onto the Vex. Vex goes down almost immediately. Vayne uses her E on top of the Yi, try to get a little bit of spacing there, but he does have his ultimate proc. That means he does have insane amount of speed.
Use your W!
Gets stunned.
Please, no!
Gets stunned under the tower, tanks at least 2, and does go down, unfortunately giving up a little bit of gold. But this Amumu and Vayne are relatively low. Just one good combo from this brand could kill them both. Looks like Amumu's just going to go through the river here. Try to get a little flank off onto the brand. They don't know that Alawi is right behind them. They do get a kill onto the brand, but Alawi, if she plays it right, should be able to do just fine. Nope. Real lucky engage there.
That could be a dragon, but I think they're going to back.
Yeah, I think they're too low.
They probably should. There are 3 of them there.
But he is already
back. And
yeah.
One R and Q combo, and then all of a sudden...
Yeah, Vex dies in 2 autos. Vayne in 1 Q. Amumu's just, close to dead.
Yeah.
So, just wouldn't be smart. Dude decided to back off. Yi back down bot lane. Brand getting a little bit aggressive. Pops his ultimate. Lands a passive on both Vayne and Vex. And Master Yi cleans up. That is a double kill for the Bosco jungler. Top lane turret does go down. Bosco's gears the first tower gold, and a little bit. Come on, Richard. A little bit of BM, but
a little.
A lot of bit of BM.
Yeah.
But Richard does take the first tower and another kill to apply more pressure there on top. That Ornn is at 22 CS. with a Doran shield.
Yeah, he hasn't even placed a ward yet, I don't think.
Yeah.
Still has the first 2 he got.
Amumu doing anything he can, try to get some damage there. Richard getting a little bit too overconfident, tries to flash in to hit the last remaining little circle or side there on his ultimate, but misses it. I think he autoed a minion. Of course, he does die. And Alawi getting caught out here. Doesn't even matter though, because she's Alawi. He just gets kills like that. Vex is gonna go down as well. Somehow, for some reason, just walking up like that. But all right, that is a 2v1 kill there for kills for Alawi. Alawi going up 4-1.
Morrow is the newest player on our team too, by the way. He just picked up League of Legends in the last few months.
He's already doing better than some of my solo queue teammates.
He's definitely doing better than my team's when I was getting ready for promos.
Yeah. Definitely better than my team when Gabe forfeited my flex queue last year.
Oh, you're never going to let that go, are you?
No shot. No shot.
That was pretty funny, though.
He still owes me. He owes me a whole division, for sure. Amumu getting a little bit of damage going off on Aurelia there. Does manage to get the kill with his W passive around him. And, you know, this Amumu has actually surprisingly picked up some kills that I kind of expect him to lose.
Yeah.
He's definitely showing up for the miners there. It looks like he's getting chased down by Master Yi in the jungle, and he should just go down just about. No, he gets away from. I'm looking at the HP there on the top left, and he's literally just right there. Like if you breathe on him, he's dead. Master Yi barely just escapes the clutches of Master Yi, but Master Yi able to take the blue side jungle, and this should be a Rift Herald.
Yeah.
Yeah. See Brand there in the bottom half of the river, making his way back to his tower through the allied jungle. Richard getting some really good damage onto the second tier turret, already about half HP. Amumu coming in, tried to stop him. Forced to back off just for now. Fizz forced to flash, just narrowly dodges that stun. You know, we're usually talking about something else when, you know, ganks go on in mid, but and we don't get the chance to kind of like live cast it, but Ariel's doing a really good job at like counteracting these ganks. I think there's been more than 3, maybe 4 ganks mid, and every single time she at least gets a kill back. Yep, here we go. There's a flank coming in from Vayne, Amumu, and Vex. It is a 4-man mid. No kill back this time, but Miners making a huge macro play there. I'd say that is a bounty secured from the Yi and a shutdown. No, not a shutdown, but at least a little bit of turret damage there on the mid lane. I don't think this Vex is... This Brand is in a dangerous position. Alawi coming in from behind says she has the confidence to go against a 3-man. Gets a kill on 1. She's still healthy. Gets a kill on 2. She's still healthy. Amumu and Fizz decide to go in. She procs her gauntlet. Gets a little bit of shielding up. Oh, that would have been insane.
The
you hate to see it.
Well, executed. What?
Oh, wait, what? I have no idea how that.
Brand got executed somehow.
Oh, okay. I think he flashed into the jungle and then maybe might have procced.
Well, I guess it's better than giving the other team a kill.
This support is Alawi is not looking like a support.
Yeah, right.
Kind of just like just feels like, I mean, just looking at her build, you showed me this Alawi stat line and build. I'm like, oh yeah, that's like a top lane bruiser.
So enemy bot lanes swapping top to grab some CS, and now maybe everybody's gonna go ARAM before Dragon.
Yep. Fizz lands his own on the Aurelia mid. It looks like they're gonna try to do something here. Alawi is here to support Fiora on the other side of the wall. Aurelia does manage to go down. Fizz is low HP. Looks like he might go down. Yeah, Master Yi picks up the kill. Does not have his ultimate to keep going though. Pops a Q just in time to dodge that skill. Still does go down, but at least managed to get 2 more kills for Bosco, and that is 3 for 2 in Bosco's favor.
And I don't know, Ornn's just, what, farming?
He's doing his best.
I mean, And R would have been helpful for his team there,
Yeah.
at least. This ought to be a free dragon.
Yeah, it should be.
Actually, it ought to be a free mid lane turret and then a dragon.
Yeah, it looks like the Alawi and the Brad are going to go ahead and take initiative on that mid lane tower. Doesn't look like they're pathing towards the dragon. Maybe the Aurelia and the Yi, but Alawi and Brand just trying to assert a little bit more pressure onto mid lane. Does get feared, decides to go in, pops her ultimate. Her Gauntlet shield proc is proc. Gets a kill on Vayne, does go down. The rest of the team is looking healthy, but that is...
Vex getting the kill, though? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, Vex, yeah, Vex got the kill. Really worth it. Master Yi just on the other side of these race. They do know that Amumu is there. Fiora in the bot lane pushing. Applying some pressure, forcing Amumu to go bot. Try to keep that turret healthy. Brand, Fiora, and Yi making a push mid. Ornn just, you know, living on an island up top, I guess.
Nice dodge on the hook there by Richard with the Fiora dash.
Rift Herald gets popped
turret.
mid.
Should get the kill too.
I don't know what that phase was doing. Fiora ultimate gets popped onto the Amumu. Amumu's just about down. Smart play from Richard, finally deciding to search for Machine, but still managed to go down. Mid lane getting 2 kills in kind, though Sticky Rice taking a little bit too much damage, should get out just in time. Yeah, that's 3 down for Miners. Bosco is at the inhibitor. Ornn is kind of doing what his own thing.
He just
up
checked
top.
out, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. That's been rough.
I think Bosco potentially could end it there.
Yeah.
But choose to play it safe. Maybe make a turnover to the dragon. One step closer to Soul. I don't think it'll get to the point where, you know, Soul is a thing, but better safe than sorry. Bosco initiating the Dragon, Aurelia, and Alawi taking initiative on that. Amumu slowly but surely making his way towards the Dragon Pit. Don't think he'll get there in time for it, though. Maybe. Decides to go in blindly, does not steal, and just loses his HP in an instant.
As the only player on their team in the positive territory, that is not good for them.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I mean, obviously,
Vex,
you got nothing out of it. But
Vex and Vayne getting a little bit too overconfident about their status on the map. Don't realize that more than half of Bosco is right behind them. Master Yi initiates with a Q. Vexed, immediately dead. Vayne doing some pretty surprising damage. Not gonna lie, did not expect that much damage to hit it onto the Yi, but Aurelia dodging the Fizz R in the base. Fizz getting a little bit too overconfident. Goes in, dies almost immediately, and a TP goes into the base.
do it.
Ornn coming in last second. TP gets canceled. Tower is broken. Amu goes in, lands a stun, pops his ultimate, doing his best to try to defend the turret as long as he can. Bosco
Buying them a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Move there. I mean, good on him.
Ornn has backed. However, he is level 11. Not sure how much health he's going to be. Ooh, really nice parry there from Richard. Stuns the Amumu. Alawi goes up. Ornn finally using his ultimate for the first time in the game.
Brand ult in there.
And that is a team wipe for Bosco.
Yeah. Some DM there by Richard. What else is new? Yeah.
Bosco taking their time. Oh, Richard. Nexus turrets do finally go down. Super minions onto Miners, Nexus, and Alawi, slowly but surely whittling down the HP. And that should just be about it. Okay. Flashes into the Nexus, but Bosco does manage to end out the series 2-0. Really, really good games this week from Navy.
Yeah. Very proud of them. They've shown a lot of development and growth. and I'm looking forward to working with them again next season.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Navy. They're doing a really, really good job. Hopefully, we see even better performances next season. And we do still have games to cast for Gold postseason.
Yes, so Gold starts playoffs on, let's see, the first Tuesday after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And then it goes Tuesday, then Thursday, and then the following Tuesday, and then the following Thursday. If we win everything, then our championship game will be either Thursday or Friday after that. So.
Okay. Nice. So any final word before we sign off here?
Just thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Congrats to the Navy team for a convincing victory, and I'm looking forward, like I said, to working with them again next season.
Yeah. See a quick shout out to our Instagram. Make sure you guys follow it at SJB Braves and our Twitter at Bosco Esports. Going to get a little bit more active there, and make sure you stay tuned for future videos. That's about it. Yeah, we'll see you guys.
Thanks.